Best greetings from Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. My name is Viktor Furstov, and this is the channel Viktor Furstov, entomologist, beekeeper Ukraine. And today, November 2nd, second day of November, and I'm in a very interesting place, in this small park with these old trees and this interesting building. And actually, weather today is not so sunny. Today is cloudy, snowing, but this is an interesting day because this is a time of falling leaves, and all leaves now are together with snow, so it's snowing, and nevertheless it's a colorful time. But today I'm in this interesting park, and what is the park? And this is the park near this interesting building, and in this building a very special institute or university is located. Actually now it's named National Academy of Art. I would say this is like a national university of art, because here some students were going and coming for education in art, in sculpture, in different types of art, and that's why this is very important and very interesting academy. But in Ukraine there are some different types of academies, but in this park also you can see some interesting sculptures, and they're near this academy. So this is a decent place. This is a place with appropriate position. And actually I have not been here in this place, but that's why I'm interested to show you this interesting sculpture of monk. All now this is in snow. It's written something down there, artist strategic, something like that. I cannot understand the name of this monk, but actually when I was coming here in other place I found also another sculpture of this, as I can understand, probably also saint, like a saint person. And also here I found this is a small mark from the Soviet time. It's written here that this is archaeological site, and this is a foundation of church of the 2nd century, and it's protected by the law. So I can see here nearby also some big, very big stones. Actually there are some buildings here around, but it looks like really that this place was specially designated for the church, and probably because it's written here, so there is a foundation of the church down there in 12th century. So this is really historical part of Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. And also I show you a little bit all these big stones there over there, not very comfortable, a little bit wet, but also these all stones interesting here. And also in this place, as I can recognize, people are making different sculptures. So, and I found that here small copy of a symbol of Kiev is located, and I will show you. This is interesting sculpture. The big sculpture is located near the Dnieper river, because here you can see this is a big ship with 3 men and 1 lady. This is a Princess Olga, or you can say Kishek, Horiv, and Libit. Olga, this was a princess in this time, but Kishik, Horiv, and Libid, this is the historical names of old brothers and sisters, and who were actually princes and princesses in the time of the Kievan Rus about 2000 years ago. And that's why they came here to Kiev when they founded the basement of Kiev in the center of Kiev, because they came coming from the river Dnieper on the boat, and then later they founded Kiev city in this place. So some followers who were studying in this academy, they created this sculpture, and this is a small copy of sculpture, and big copy is now located on the banks of the river Dnieper, and it's very pleasant to show you this copy in a close distance, because a big copy, by the way, it's a huge one near the Dnieper river. So Kishek, Horiv, and Princess Libit. Yeah, so interesting sculpture. So these are historical people. And also I will show you a little bit more. This is sculpture of someone else. Well, because copies actually were original copies, but big copy is a huge one. This is like a size of a half of a body of a human being, but the original one is located near the Dnieper, is a very big one. And I will walk in here across this small park, and I will show you some interesting sculptures here as well. Not very easy because it's a cool. Over there I can see also some cupolas, some of these buildings of another newly recreated church. This church was built at maybe about 10 years ago, so that's one. This is a new one. But I will come in down and show you some sculptures because this is a unique place, and I am very pleased to show you this video with you to show you some interesting sculptures and to show you this interesting location. By the way, now pretty cold, not too many students, so easy to come and easy to show. Okay, this is probably something like a sculpture from the Roman time, from a Roman Empire time. So classical. So a woman with a child, so quite interesting, I would say so, especially now when it is snowing. Well, some other sculptures here also interesting. Here I can recognize this is like a human. Okay, this is like an Asian god from the territory of Ukraine with a small, yes. This is like a god from the pre-historical, pre-Christian time in Ukraine with some sign pictures on the body of this sculpture. So now it's very old, I guess so, and pictures, I'm not sure it's visible because it's dark and black and white, but some interesting picture like from Tripilia, I would say so. This might be devoted to Tripilia, to the historical civilization which existed in Ukraine 4,000 years ago. Existed and disappeared quickly under unknown conditions. And this is small sculpture, I would say, the man or just a child praying for the life, because Ukraine was a place of genocide during the Stalinist time. So I guess so this sculpture devoted to people who died during genocide time in Ukraine. And this small sculpture is interesting because this is entomological sculpture. Now not sunny, little bit snowing, but this is a grasshopper. Yeah, really grasshopper. So these are some wings, open wings, and this is abdomen, and this is ovipositor, and these two legs, and this is a head. Okay, actually wings are not full, just part of wings because it's small stone. I don't know why. So this is, so I say this is interesting entomological sculpture in Kiev devoted to grasshopper. And this is kind of grasshopper which is existing in Ukraine, and it's built here on this small sculpture. Very nice. There are some another sculptures here. Oh, not very easy to show because now it's snowing. Okay, again, this is a little bit not very very usual, a little bit unusual sculpture of a human. Yes, you can recognize, especially now it's snowing. Interesting to show you. Yeah, this sculpture devoted to man who was protecting Ukraine during the Second World War. So because here some people, okay, it's written the memorial for heroes who just protected Ukraine during the Second World War. Yeah, so it's written the name Prihodko, the man with a machine gun. Yeah, this is another sculpture also devoted to the Second World War. Oh, you see the small squirrel is coming here. Yeah, hiding something under the leaves. Yeah, some squirrels were just jumping here. Yes, yes, squirrel, just hiding it. Yeah, very nice. Nice squirrel. Yeah, I show you. Yes, you see, you can recognize in the left corner of the picture. This is a small red colored squirrel, and I show you in a close distance, but I guess so she will escape. Yeah, so this is interesting sculpture, and this is a squirrel. Come here, come here. Yeah, disappeared. Squirrel disappeared. So this is interesting sculpture devoted to people for the protection of Ukraine against invaders in the Second World War. Yes, a little bit difficult sculpture, but with very, very special emotions. Yes, here you see this is a building of Academy of Art. Academy of Art. Here, this is interesting sculpture. This sculpture, I guess, so devoted to Lesa Ukrainka. So this is a sculpture devoted to a famous Ukrainian poet, Lesa Ukrainka. So it's built also the Lesa Ukrainka Boulevard, not in the center, but more or less in the center of Kiev. But this is a small copy. Yeah, that's another one. Sculpture devoted to the woman. Yeah, nice woman sitting here. Yeah, I show you a little bit more. So I'm already going to finish. So coming. This is entrance to Academy of Fine Art and Architecture. Yes, I show you the entrance. Go. So this is a symbol. Academy of Fine Art and Architecture. So our Ukrainian flag with flag of European Union. Yes, you can recognize it's also special picture devoted for Academy. And here too another small sculpture of the sculpture of Ukrainian poet Taras Shevchenko. Yeah, this is a poet Taras Shevchenko. Okay, some people are with maybe students. Okay, here interesting art. This is a picture. This is a lady. And this is a lady. Okay, and over there, near the entrance, you can recognize also the photo of Ukrainian designer Narbuk. Actually, he is artist and designer. He designed also first Ukrainian money. And here I show you one more sculpture. The sculpture of another monk who is writing icons. It's written Pechersky in Kiev, Pechersky Lavra. Some monks were creating very important icons for Ukrainian and Kiev Rus history. And finally, I show you the new sculpture. This sculpture is devoted to Primachenko. It's written here. It's devoted. It's a Marии Примаченко. Yeah. Very interesting sculpture. This young lady, Marії Примаченко, she is Ukrainian artist, and she did and painted very interesting paintings devoted to national Ukrainian culture, especially many pictures of different interesting flowers. Marії Примаченко. So this is interesting sculpture devoted to Marії Примаченко, and this is a short story about different sculptures in this very interesting small park near National Academy of Fine Art and Architecture in Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. If you like this video, press like, subscribe to my channel and write your comments. Especially subscribe to my channel, you will see more interesting stories from Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. Bye bye, see you soon on my channel.